What's up, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite wrestling podcast. It is the Monday Night Wave. If you smell what we're cooking right now, I'm passing it off to my host or my co-host. Oh, my bad, Jay here. I'm passing it off to my co-host. Go ahead, take it from here.
Man, welcome to our 420 show.
Yeah,
Where the views are going up, and I want to smoke. Hey, it's the wild
I like
card.
what you did there.
It's the king of gorgeous. It's Mr. Sexy Ass Lottery. It's Hero. Thank you. Yes, and I'm glad to be back. And speaking of 420, Lone Riddle, bro, what you want to pod about, bro?
Hey, that was a great tie-in. Oh man, shout out to Matt Riddle. Yeah, this is we're back to the regular schedule, people. So you get 3 shows this week or this episode. Yeah, it was a good week for wrestling. We're picking up some momentum for sure. New belts, we'll get into that. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. And the dynasties this week.
Dynasty is this week. Dynasty is tomorrow.
Yeah, and Backlash is in 2 weeks. So things is going up. Something's going on with TNA's doing something right now. I've seen some highlights.
I saw that. I saw they're doing some signings and whatnot.
Yeah, Santana's back in TNA.
Yep. I don't want to say I love Santana, but I like when the tag team version of him I saw between him and the Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Santana for getting back into a promotion. I know he's going through some depression and stuff like that. I think he had said that publicly. But shout out to him, man. Shout out to finding your happiness. So today's question, or this episode's question of the week, is what wrestling theme song would you walk into your job to? Now, this is funny because I saw this on Twitter, and I gotta shout the dude out, whoever said it, because it was funny. I was at work. I was like, damn, what song would I fucking walk into? What's your theme song for work? Let's see, where's that tweet at? Yeah. It was basically the tweet was putting on wrestling theme music while walking the job makes me feel better about going in. And I was like, Now I put on wrestling music, through I'm on the tread or I'm working out. I done definitely played the Tribal Chief theme song. Cody definitely done came out mid-set or came on during the mid-set. So wrestling music is on my workout playlist. But as far as what would you use to walk into your job? Now that's interesting.
I mean, it's interesting. Honestly, I'm gonna go first because it seems like you have. You went first last week anyway, so I will go first because for me, I thought it was interesting, but also at the same time, because I also have it on my workout list. I mean, I just have a regular list just so if there's just any time I just want to listen to wrestling music, I'll just go to my wrestling playlist. But it's also in my workout mix too. But I just feel like a lot of the songs that I listed on our top 5 is something that I would easily walk into. So I was like, let me choose something different. So I didn't go. Yeah, I didn't go in as in depth as you, but you did. You did actually name drop it. One of my songs I like to go into work to is the Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. It's kind of slow, so I can walk methodically, and I look down upon people because they're just NPCs playing a game that they don't even have the instructions to. They don't even know the controls to. And I put my one up because I am that guy. I am the heroic rager. That is my Prius that I parked. You see that lunchbox? That is my lunchbox. And then I snap out of it. So yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. For me, man, Mondays is always just very rarely do I have a Monday where I'm energized, I'm ready to go. I'm happy to see people. It doesn't really happen a lot though. And for that case, I'm going Mark Henry, somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
Oh
On
my
Mondays,
God.
Mondays is Mark Henry for sure. Like 70% of the time.
Weird.
The 30, I'm neutral, but just say some dumb shit early in the morning. I get up early. I will fuck you up.
I feel it. I wake up early too. I feel it. I don't like to be
on a nah. It's just Just give me like 30 to like an hour to warm up to like the dumb shit. Because people be saying or asking dumbass questions, and you got to sit there and be like, okay, sir. Actually, this way over here. I got like a Wednesday through Thursday or Tuesday through Thursday song. I'm going MVP. It's coming. Like I'm just waiting for Friday.
I don't know why this is funny, but
yeah, MVP. I'm coming. Pause. No one wants to stop me. All right. Friday we almost here, and when I get to Friday, I got a Miz awesome because we done made it through the week. And at this point, yeah, I'm cool. We had a great fucking day. Now, bonus, when you come back from that vacation or come back from that PTO, it's that final boss rock. That's it. When you come back here, you look around like, yeah, I'm back, and then just the cycle starts all over again. So yeah, there goes my list of songs that just kind of like fill out my week or the theme songs of my week. Yeah, so without
I think that was good. I think that was
without diving into that anymore. Let's jump into the news section. What we got?
Man, okay, so first on the list I have Cruz del Toro. Apparently he underwent some successful surgery. I have no idea what the surgery was, but it looked like his arm is wrapped up, so like maybe like a wrist or something, forearm. But it was successful, so I mean, but yeah, he'll be out for a little bit. And then we got 2 pregnancies. On was it Dynamite? I think it was Dynamite, right? Ruby Soho and now, or was it Rampage? It was.
I think it was pre-taped. I thought we saw it on Wednesday, but it was pre-taped for Rampage, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea. But Ruby Soho tells Angelo that they are expecting a baby, which is real.
Shout out to them. Congratulations to them.
And then a couple days ago, also Logan Paul and his fiance. I don't think they got married yet. Yeah, they're expecting a child as well. So shout out to them as well. Everybody getting their yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So the Oklahoma Athletic Commission sent AEW a warning about having a transgender talent in regards to Nyla Rose perform. OSAC, which is led by Dr. Larry Lovelace, warned AEW that if this happens again, they'll have to take punitive action.
First off,
yeah, go for it.
The whole state of Oklahoma can kiss my ass, bro.
Yep.
Because it's like Nyla ain't done nothing to nobody. Like, and the fact that first off, OSAC is crazy. OSAC in professional wrestling is nuts because like OSAC is used for like collegiate sports and like high school sports and shit like that. Or OSAC, my bad, not OSAC. It's to regulate that. Like, what is it to regulate in professional wrestling?
It falls under their guidelines for some reason.
Like, fuck out of here. If I'm either first off, I'm telling you, I'm not booking shit in Oklahoma. Granted, you can't afford. I mean, you could afford to do that, but they gotta like look at their shit, bro, because y'all can't be like trying to make my talent uncomfortable. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Also, on a more positive note, though, I do like the amount of support that came out for Nyla. It was fucking insane. Like, there's a lot of people that were showing support and showing love to her. Like, that was really fucking cool to see.
Yeah, which is well deserved because that's a bunch of bullshit. Fuck Oklahoma. Fuck Larry. And yeah, fuck all that shit, man. Fuck all that hate and bigotry, all that shit. I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. They're just mad because they have nothing but Sonics and tornadoes. Fuck them. Fuck Oklahoma.
Oh, Sonic and tornadoes. That's crazy.
Um,
Yeah.
Next, during some interviews, Nick Khan has been alluding to Mania no longer taking place during the same weekend as the Final Four. And then also there's been some alluding to possibly moving Mania to May. And then also he said just probably don't expect any East Coast open arenas anytime
I
soon.
saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So
if I'm not mistaken, there was the rumors that like Vegas was going to force its way into the Mania picture. I think the next one's in Minnesota. If is that like
it was rumored to be in Minnesota. It hasn't been announced
okay,
yet.
it was rumored to be in Minnesota, and Vegas is like, hey, come on over here. We fine in March or April. Like, come take a look at us. Now, I don't know about you, but Mania in Vegas would be fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, it would be great. Like, I would be there.
That I would be there.
My wife has an uncle that lives there. I got a place to stay. Worst case, I'll just stay on the strip because that's where everything would be anyway. I'm going.
Right.
I don't need to go to the actual show. Like I said, I think it was. I don't know if it was off the air or not, but just being in the same city, that's fine with me. I can try to go to Walla Mania. I can go to all the other shows, the GCW shit, anything else. I can still watch that shit on TV. I'll be Gucci. I'll be there. If it's in Vegas, I'll be there.
That shit would be up though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit it would be fucking lit in Vegas. I think I might join you. I think I would go too. And I don't like being around a shit ton of people, but for that moment in particular, I think I can suck it up.
It's cool, but we wear a mask. During a talk show, while they're on this, half of them are on this UK tour. Becky reveals that Seth got a knee surgery for his torn meniscus on April 16th, so that was Tuesday. So yeah, he's going to be out longer than we expected. It was a torn meniscus and something else with the MCL. I think it's something. I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
So shout out to Seth for being a fucking warrior and going through that. Like that, I think we had messaged in the group chat. All right, message in the group chat. Like that makes so much sense because boy could not walk. He was getting help. Like at the end of Cody's match with that, he was on somebody's shoulder. So like, shout out to the man for pushing through. It's it's a good like moment, but I don't think it's heroic. I think like we got to stop pushing talent to shit like this. Like just being responsible for their bodies is like I get it. You can't stop anybody from doing what the fuck they want to do, but hey, we ain't got to push through all that, bro. You still gotta you got family to live, you got life to live after this, bro. Like you gotta run and play with your daughter, like chill the fuck out. Although, once again, I understand the circumstances. It was Mania season. You don't want to be away. You know you're part of a big fucking storyline. But goddamn, bro, the nigga couldn't walk. Like that shit was fucking insane, bro.
Damn, I almost spit out my cider.
I saw somebody they made a joke. It was fucked up. But I ain't gonna lie, I chuckle because these niggas is petty as hell. It says something like maybe the the grind that he was running from was the sound of the cartilage rubbing together. And I was like, you motherfuckers is dirty. Like y'all fucked up for that. Like it's funny to see like the pettiness that people like play with. It's like, hey, first, look, I'm not gonna get into it. We already went over tribalism and the dumb shit, but it was like y'all petty. Y'all ain't gotta say all that. In the last part of the news was the current releases, right?
Yeah, So during Smackdown, there was a few releases. Xylee and pretty much in this year. So all three of
Mm-hmm.
them with Sang Evere and Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. So with this in particular, I got like a couple thoughts on it, and it's kind of fucked because like um I saw that was it Sangus? It was the one who made the video of talking about he basically just saying like there was no you basically saying like you guys want this Indian viewership, right? You want the Indian viewership on Facebook, YouTube, you want the Indian like audience and whatnot, but you won't utilize like the talent that's here. Um and he is right because there was a point in time where like they're doing like these world WWE tours and whatnot, and no matter what location they go to, but in particular they're doing WWE India, and they were pushing the Indian talent. You're marketed, you're everywhere, you're going to be on the show, and they do the same thing. They did the same thing in Saudi with Mansoor, if I'm not mistaken. Like he was like popping in Saudi, and then like he's not with WWE anymore. Um, they were pushing or they were running promo packets for like Veer like for fucking weeks, and he shows up and you don't do anything with him. And then Jinder is a situation where like I think Jinder is also a really good fucking talent. I like seeing Jinder. I think Jinder plays the villain role really well. I think he's a good fucking wrestler. He's always in shape. So like what's the issue with, the talent? Why not use the Indian talent?
Yeah, I do not know. I mean, honestly, they were given the wrong characters. Their characters were just too typical and cliche. I don't want to say they didn't get the opportunity because they were on TV multiple times, but it was a lot of start and go, start and stop type push. But also, it just didn't connect either. Yeah, they just needed something different. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Gender like that, but I was fucking with Veer. I think he had potential, and I mean, he's a real ass athlete. I mean, and Senga is too. Like they're like legit athletes. They just need to
I,
like be booked differently.
it's the cultural gimmicks don't really work for like certain crowds, and that's something that like they were deep into. Um, when I think they had a match a couple weeks ago, I think for the tag team tournament, like they were wrestling some, I think it was New Day or somebody, but like them boys can wrestle. They were moving. Like Veer is like athletic as hell. Like them boys were definitely working. Uh, I just think that they deserve a better shot. I don't like them being like the bad guys and always get beat. There was never a moment where like they came out looking like, okay, we're gonna put them on a nice little run, a nice little push to somewhere. But then also at the same time, the tag team titles were stuck up in like fucking limbo, so you really couldn't build a team because who the fuck were they gonna go after? KO and Sammy or the Usos? That wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, shout out to them, man. Hopefully they can figure out where they want to go. I well, shit. I don't know if you will see Gender in AEW. Him and Tony got into it, so I don't know if that's going to be that. Oh, that's in hindsight. It's kind of crazy, but I don't know if you're going to see that happen. But hopefully, Gender bounces somewhere, man. I want to see him somewhere. I think he's a phenomenal talent. Take him, Veer, Sanga, and y'all go wreck the indie somewhere, and like just prove everybody fucking wrong. Because I think y'all can do it. Y'all got the chemistry.
Breaking news: Matt Hardy's broken. Matt Hardy's back in TNA, and I think he just won a title. Oh
Wait,
no, he had no, he had no, he attacked the champion Moose. He attacked Moose.
Huh. So Matt Hardy signs with TNA, which is interesting. 'Cause I remember him talking about how he wanted to sign somewhere where he can, not cement his legacy, but he wanted to end his run on a high note.
That's good, as long as he's not on my TV. So
What's up with Matt Hardy? Why don't you like Matt Hardy?
because he's irritating. He's an irritating person, and he walks like he took a shit in his pants, and he's just fucking obnoxious. He's obnoxious. He's obnoxious.
does that stem from you
I
think that like
he's done great things, and I loved it. I like the last time I was really fucking with him was when he was doing the Eater of Worlds shit with Bray,
mhm.
and after that, I don't know, he kind of fell from grace for me. I don't know, he just irritates me. It's like, just get off my television.
At the it's
TNA's
you think
great.
it's because he's riding like that nostalgia wave to where he thinks that he should be like up here, and it's like, bro, you haven't been up here in like a really long time. Like,
I mean, this is part of that, bro. You can't move the way you think you can, bro. Like, you got to do something different, bro, than what you're doing. And I ain't fucking with it. It ain't. It's not for me, bro. It's not entertaining to me. I don't like it. He's on TNA. That's Gucci, because they were teasing maybe him coming back and doing some Wyatt shit, but I don't know. I don't want to see
with
it.
the QR codes and shit. Like, oh my god, it could be Matt. Yeah, I didn't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want it.
All
But
right,
anyway, I mean, that's. I guess we can
leaves
get
Jeff
into
in a very
it.
interesting situation.
Not really. What is he gonna do?
I mean, I would assume probably finish out his AEW contract, but then again, Jeff has shook before, so we'll see.
Oh man, I pray for the best, bro. I don't want nothing bad to happen. Yeah, so Raw. The show opens up with Rhea, and she
Yeah.
expresses that she has to vacate the title,
Uh,
which it was rumored that she was injured, like a day or two before the show.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they said it was the live spot, like in that hallway,
Yeah,
and it was funny because I watched that when I was watching. I was like, "Damn, she hit that wall kind of hard." And then the way she was like not moving her arm, I was like, "Oh, she probably fucked something up," or maybe it was like a stinger at the time. But yeah, she definitely hit that cement wall hella hard and probably fucked her shit up. And that's just the business people. That's just what happens. Like
yeah.
it was completely unintentional. Um, but yeah, I fuck man, seeing her vacate the title was fucking sucks. I really wanted to see what Judgment Day was going to do. I was assuming some kind of like leadership battle between her and Priest about like who runs Judgment Day, but alas, that's not the case.
Well,
It
yeah,
looks
let's
like
go.
she's going to be written off TV for a while, or she's off TV for a while.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be off TV for a while. That's the way that it seemed.
Yeah,
Yeah. The crowd chants bullshit.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and Liv comes out. She's laughing. Security tries to stop her. Rhea, Rhea headbutts one of the guards.
It was crazy. That was a good ass headbutt too. Like
Yeah,
guard sold the fuck out of that.
yeah, she did it for the vibes. I'm here for it. And yeah,
It's
that was pretty much it with all that. And it's kind of like a
so
face
if
off.
I wonder how they determine like who gets and I don't mean this like in a weird way, but who gets like the Seth or Roman treatment where like you can be champion and you just won't be in nothing. Like why do you think that you can't go that way with her? Do you think that it could be based off of like healing time of their injury? Like, do you think they have like a certain list of like, okay, well, if you sprain an MCL, you come back in 2 to 4 weeks.
The fuck was that?
Nigga, what the hell?
I just heard a big ass bang, man.
Nigga,
I don't
the
know what
fuck?
I don't know what that was, bro.
Goddamn scarecrow in the water supply.
Um, well,
Anywho,
I think a part of it is like the kind of injury, like an arm injury, like without her being able to do things like the riptide and stuff, then she's not. I mean, that takes away a lot away from her being Rhea Ripley. I think that's a part of it. Maybe, yeah, maybe the healing, maybe if it depends on if it needs a surgery or not. I'm not really sure, but I don't think it's a gender thing. I see like a lot of people try to make it like a whole gender war
nah,
thing. I don't think it's that
like
deep,
that either.
but
It was
I
just
mean,
it was just interesting. Like it's an option. I've seen people do it before. I think that maybe it's just based off of like severity of the injury, rehab time of the injury, and also healing process or healing time as well. Either way, it's going to be a very interesting next couple weeks for Raw. To kind of see who will be the women's world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
That what they? Yeah. You got any prospects that you would love to get the belt? Anybody you think that?
No, man. Honestly, it could literally be anybody.
Plus, draft is coming.
Yeah.
So like,
Plus the draft, but yeah, there was a list of who was going to be in there, and it was pretty much goddamn everybody. So because there's going to be a battle royal for the title.
let me see if I can find it. It says the women included was Becky, Liv, Nia Jax, Maxine Dupree, Chelsea Green, Natalia, Katana Chance, Indy Hartwell, Zoe Stark, Kaden Carter, Candice LeRae, Shayna, Xia Li, well, fortunately, Tegan Knox, Piper, and then Ivy.
Yeah, and realistically, you can put that title on like 10 of them and create like a crazy story.
That's what I'm saying.
So
now
it's really, yeah. Honestly, you just honestly, I don't know, man. They could roll the dice and just be like, or spin the wheel, and whoever's headed like, and just create a story from there.
I would personally take anybody except Becky because I've seen it. I just want something different. It looks like in this new era, he's trying different shit anyway. So anybody but Becky for me, and I'm cool with it. I just want to see a newer storyline. And that's no knock to Becky. Becky's just already accomplished. She already has her shit. Yeah, but hopefully, not hopefully, but Rhea comes back earlier than expected. Because she was white hot. I think she was by far one of the most over superstars in the world. So definitely, hopefully, she heals right and she comes back ready than ever.
Yeah. Yeah. After that, we get a video or a little. She goes to the back and all of JD hugs her, and they say, "Yeah," and she says goodbye. So yeah, it seems like she's gonna stay off TV for a little bit.
Right. Yeah, that was. You don't really see an emotional Judgment Day. They all hugging and shit. Like, all right, y'all really is a family. All right, I fuck with y'all. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, family is everything. Dom Toretto would say something about that. After that, we get Sheamus comes back. He has some old music. Yeah, shout out to Sheamus. Sheamus. He was gone for 8 months because it was a long ass time. I didn't know the exact number, but they said it, which was cool. He puts on a nice
nerve issues.
Yeah, he had some neck stuff that was going on.
That shit's fucking crazy because I think I asked like before Rumble or Mania or somewhere around there. I was like, oh, maybe Sheamus comes back, but I didn't know Sheamus was really going through it. Like nerve issues in your neck, man. I think the tweet that he had put out, like he didn't know that he was even gonna come back. Like he thought it was raps. So definitely shout out to Sheamus, man. Like it was definitely good seeing him. I also saw the body shaming. It's like, bro, Sheamus is gonna get right. If there's one person I know who knows how to take care of their body, it's Sheamus.
Yeah, for real.
Have you seen the Celtic workout videos on YouTube? They're fucking insane. Leave that man alone. Like he gonna be right.
And shout out to him for making fun of himself too, getting it on laugh. It's like, that's how you got that confidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because all that body shaming is unnecessary.
Body shaming is wild. First off, like that, I could never go on the internet and be looking at somebody like, man, you big as hell. Like, the fuck do I look like? Fuck out of here. That's fucking crazy. Go ahead, Sheamus. Do your thing, man.
Yeah.
They call it thickness.
Wow, that's wild. We get a white noise spot. Ivar does a good splash spot. Fucking bro kick. Sheamus W. It was a pretty quick match with some good ass like bang bang moments, but
it was
just something to warm up Sheamus, get him back into the ring.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was a good warm up match for him. They made some note or comment in the match that he'd been wrestling for 17 years. It was 17 years in the E. And I thought about it. I was like, Yeah, Sheamus has been around for a really long time. Like I was using like Sheamus moves like PS2. Like I was still in like high school. So like Sheamus has definitely been around for a really fucking long time and doing the damn thing. He was the his first year he was like champion or some shit like that, and people were pissed the fuck off.
Yeah, I have no idea. I wasn't watching at that time. But,
Sheamus is just long. Sheamus is definitely killing the shit for sure.
Yeah. After that, we get it was a video package with Chad versus who the fuck? Deckage. I don't even know what the hell I wrote. It's for an IC match later.
It's Chad video package for the IC with Sammy.
Yeah. What is Deckage? After that, H and Pierce come out and they bring out the Awesome Truth, and out to them give they debut some new titles.
Yeah, we get new tag team belts.
The world. World. I think it's World Tag Team.
Yeah, world. I'm confused because I hate when they do this shit. I don't know if it's like World Heavyweight Tag Team or World Tag Team Champions. I think it's World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, I think it's World, and then the other one's just Tag Team. But they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like them?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the design of these.
What the hell is that sound?
Niggas is throwing up fireworks, bro. For what?
So.
What is?
I don't know.
Man. On 420? Like that's crazy. Nigga, like get your high ass in the house. What the hell we doing? I don't like the design of these ones. I don't think it's bad. I just like. I don't know. I'm not rocking with it. I like the other ones a lot better than this one.
I like the other ones a lot better too. But we will get to that.
I saw somebody do it because somebody was like, "Oh, it looks like a pizza," and I don't know why I see pizza, but I do. Maybe it's because I'm hungry, but I do see pizza on these fucking belts. That's what they look like to me.
I don't know.
I don't like the red. I don't like the red on the gold. Either you go pure gold, or you give me like red somewhere else. I don't like the World Tag Team Championship red. It bothers me. But neither here nor there. We have new titles. These are better than the last ones, than the fucking red belts. I take these over the goddamn red belts.
Right. I feel
with the fucking Spartans on them.
Yeah, the penny titles.
The penny titles?
Yeah, I think that's what they're like called, the nickname.
Fuck.
Because the original ones were like copper. They like look like copper.
They were copper. Yeah, they were copper.
It kind of just looks like a coin, you know.
Oh, those are terrible fucking tag belts. Yeah, this segment was funny. Truth got a couple like one-liners in here. Yeah, that was just fucking crazy. Calling Triple H a magician. This Houdini got you fooled, but I see right through you, Tommaso Ciampa. Like,
yeah,
Truth funny. Is just stealing moments, man. Like he's solid.
Yeah, and then Miz speaks fluent French, which was cool.
Yep.
And somehow R-Truth understands that perfectly. Like that's such a good bit. That's such a good bit. So yeah, it sets up a triple threat for the number one contenders for the title, which is DIY, the New Day, and the Creed Bros. And while the New Day come out, we get a QR code for some spooky shit.
QR codes is cool. I don't do them, but it's a good way to get like the people at home interacted in it. As far as this match go, I don't know, and we said it before, but the Creed brothers are fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, man, they're great.
These two dudes are light years better than what I thought they were, and they keep getting fucking better. Like, I don't know if the rumors is true. I saw some about them being with a certain superstar pushing forward, and if that's the case, I'm here for it. But we'll get into that a little bit later.
Right.
I got a couple spots in this match.
Go for it.
Woods has a tornado DDT that was fucking mean in here. Julius Creed is just fucking tossing Kofi everywhere. The one arm suplexes to the New Day from Julius. Like he had both of them in each arm and flipped them. Like
that shit was fire.
The roll up belly to belly pin combination from Brutus. Like Creed brothers are just freaks of nature, bro. Like they are literally like what you're looking for in like a suplexing tag team. There was spots were Creed.
There was a certain point where there was just, I don't know, it might have been like 5 minutes. There was just fighting. There was like no tagging. There was just
nothing. Just
like,
scrap.
There was just a bunch of niggas fighting. It was just wild. But eventually DIY gets the win. I don't know. It was just crazy as spots. It was too much to write down.
Yeah, they have a DIY has it's called meet in the middle. They use that on Woods. That's how they get the win. My last note was like the whole last 5 to 10 minutes of the match was just fucking nuts. Like that was the scrapping that was just happening. Next match was Candice Indy versus Maxine and Ivy.
Mm-hmm. Also, Drew has a mental break and he kicks the TV.
Yeah, shout out to that TV, man. It's the same TV fucking LA Knight threw down. I know it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. My notion is that Maxine was really in here, like was wrestling. Like the story with Maxine is kind of interesting because like every week she gets a little bit better and better. And this week she started off hot. She was definitely doing some moves and whatnot. But the story is basically that she's not there yet, but she's slowly like figuring out the ropes and whatnot. And I expect like maybe in like the next 2 to 3 weeks we'll get like Maxine finishing out like a match by herself, possibly. I don't know. But there wasn't a lot of spots in this match. Indy finally turns heel.
Yeah.
So
all 4 of them look good. I would like to say to piggyback off what you were saying. I think all 4 of them like looked real good. The match overall was just it was a fine match. And Indy finally turned heel. And like fuck, or at least it looks like it. She did her job. Got the win.
She did, which was to steal the win. Shout out to like Indy. I like I said, I didn't get to watch her in NXT, but Indy has it. Indy's mad talented.
Yep. And then we get a Priest video package. And he's the first Puerto Rican champion in, I think it was 70 years. Is that 70? That's cool. Getting a nice video package. Nice type video.
This is also the promo where Finn is like talking to Priest about like need to focus on going back to like the tag titles. But Priest tells him he needed to focus on teaching Jey Uso a lesson. He asks Finn if he's on board with that, and Finn gives like this little curious look. He gives this look like, yeah, I'm on board, man. I got you. So I don't know, but I don't think Finn liked the idea of being like, I ain't no henchman, bro. We was boys. We equals. But with this gold around, it don't seem like that's the case.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. And then there's something later, that alludes to. Yeah, I don't know. Judgment. We don't know. Yeah, Judgment Day is. We don't know what direction they're heading, but the end is probably soon. Unfortunately,
which is crazy. They got a great fucking theme song.
I can't. I don't want it to go away, but as long as it's always on my phone, I'll be fine.
Yes, the trajectory of Judgment Day is going to be very interesting, especially with like Rhea's exit and how that works too. But we have an Andrade versus Dom match. You got any spots for what you want to say about that?
Shit. They both tried the Three Amigos. That was a dope ass spot. There's a Canadian destroyer on the apron that Dom does. That shit was fire. You know, you don't see those often. I mean, in this company. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, but yeah, essentially, Andrade gets the win, and then he gets jumped, but Ricochet comes out with the save. So I mean,
He
it
does
was a
come up
quick
to
match,
save.
but it was a cool match. It was some good spots.
I like his finisher. The messenger's growing on me. I think the more and more I see it, it's looking pretty fucking deadly. Or at least the people who selling it make that shit look deadly as fuck. But yeah, it was a pretty quick match. Not a lot going on there. We then get Chelsea Green and Piper versus the EDM girls, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Um, this is also like a very quick match. I don't even have like spots written down for this match.
No, no, it was.
And
Cool.
the thing is, like, when I go into these matches looking for like anything that I can pop out, I'm like, oh, that was really cool. So I'm not dogging anybody, people. I just really don't have any spots for this match because it was so goddamn quick.
Yeah, it was a match. You know, it was a match. It was fine. There's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing like point out. Yeah, but it was cool. They got some TV time. And after that, a Liv promo happened, and kind of seems a little heelish. I don't know. We'll see. It was definitely a little
Liv,
more, aggressive. Or
what was it? The LMRT Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. I do
yeah,
want that shirt. I like
what?
that. Liv
Yeah,
Morgan Revenge Tour is kind of cool.
yeah. Watch me. Then Cody comes out, uh, mentions the draft. Thanks, Seth. Talks about the Rock shit. Well, with the Rock handed him, pretty much alluded the watch or whatever gift that he gave the Rock during Mania weekend. But yeah, the speech was kind of given like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to SmackDown. That's what it pretty much sounded like. It was like, yeah, I'm about to leave the show
Yeah,
because
farewell.
he says at some point like I'm here even though I'm technically a SmackDown superstar. Then yeah, it sets up Jay coming out, and Cody asks, if you want, I'll have your back. Or do you want to yeet alone or some shit until we yeet again?
Till we eat again.
All this other shit. But yeah, Cody leaves and yeah, it sets up Jay versus Finn.
Yeah. It's definitely seemed like it was a farewell for Cody. Cody's like he is the SmackDown champion. He got to be over there. So we definitely got the end of Cody on Raw, which is right. The story was completed. This is what we wanted. This is how it was supposed to play out. We do get the Jay versus Finn match,
and there's a draft coming up, so maybe they'll just switch.
You know, with the draft coming and like these new champions and whatnot, do you think that's a possibility? Do you think that like you'll just swap champions, especially with the Netflix deal coming and whatnot?
You could. I mean, they have the opportunity, and I feel like they would want Cody on Raw, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was something's going to happen. I expect like some major change to happen because like we've been talking about the Netflix deal for a while. Like they need that shit to start getting ramped up. You probably see some crazy shit. You might see Bloodline go to Raw. With this Jay versus Finn match, it was a very solid match in my opinion. I got the. It's funny because all my notes was for the way the post match because Jay gets the win over Finn, but like he has a super kick to Dom that was fucking insane.
Oh, really?
Like,
yeah, fucking Finn was talking cash shit for a little bit too. Shit was fire. Beating his ass. It was a good match. Get a spear to the splash.
yep.
Yeah, and then Priest and Jay have a face off.
Yeah, because like they come out, or after Jay gets the win, Judgment Day comes out and jumps on Jay. Um, but it was before, or like you said, Priest comes out. Jay has to stand off for Priest because he's the number one contender. Judgment Day jumps Jay. Priest is looking at them like, "Yo, what y'all doing? Like, ain't nobody give y'all the order to start jumping people."
Yeah, he
Like,
looks disappointed all of a sudden,
yeah, like,
even though earlier he was like, let's show niggas we real. And like the
go handle him.
Last time I checked, Judgment Day was always about whooping down people.
Oh, anybody, yeah. So like, what changed?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. He's being weird. I don't know. I don't know.
See, the thing is, we're thinking about Priest disbanding Judgment Day. What if Judgment Day turns on Priest?
I mean, probably, bro. He's being weird, bro. Like, why you being weird all of a sudden?
What if it's after Jay? What if it's Priest versus Finn?
Hey,
What if that's what we get?
I'm down for that. Give it to me.
But as Jay gets out of the ring, like he super kicks Dom, and there's a transition spot where he's going through the crowd. And bro, the camera work is fucking amazing. Ill, bro. It's so fucking tight. So he's walking through the crowd, going up through the crowd, and goes through like the stadium and pushing fans out the way because one dude did try to walk in front of him. He had to like, bro, get the fuck out the way. Like he's still on TV.
Bro. Get the fuck out the way, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, moron?
And then he runs into Sammy, who's looking outside at the stadium, and like that whole transition shot was just fucking ill. Like that shit was so fucking dope.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then he runs into Sammy, and he's just like staring up,
looking at this, looking at.
And the memes from that have been so fucking hilarious. Have you seen any of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen the memes.
You haven't seen any of them? Because it's like a picture of like what they're looking at, and then the other picture is like something of what they're. It's not gonna be funny the way I explain it. God damn it! I'll just have to find you one.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, it's amazing ass camera shot. Just the whole scene, and dead ass easily. I mean, this is no hyperbole because it's been said. I feel like all across online as well, but probably one of the greatest entrances of all fucking time. When Sammy goes through the crowd, that shit was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, like because the camera transitions people from Jay to Sammy, and then like Sammy walks out to the crowd from the outside of the stadium, or walks from outside the stadium to the ring, and like the fans are going fucking nuts, bro. Like Sammy, like he turned into a believer every week, man. Like I like I said, I don't get it. I never did get it, but dude is he's an undeniable talent for sure. Bro, people love him.
Yeah, bro. Like, Sami Zayn, bro. Sami Zayn, bro.
I never got it. Bloodline Sammy was like my intro to like Sammy, and even then, I didn't understand why the fuck Sammy was there, but he was just there.
Bro, you gotta open your third eye, bro.
I might try. I might put some Visine in
it. At some point during this, Bronson Reed says whoever wins, he's getting next. So that's setting up a future feud for the Intercontinental title line.
Yep. Watch out for the meat.
But but we get Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the IC main event, Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, this was a solid match. I won't say it was like what I expected. I expected a little bit more, but it was a good match. Like overall, I enjoyed this fucking match. Like Sammy had a crazy little like German suplex spot to Chad, and looked like he just dropped his motherfucker on his head. Like it wasn't a stiff German. It looked like it was a stiff German, which that's like the best like way to like sell moves to me. It's like, damn, bro, that look like it hurt.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool. They had a German suplex exchange. There was a like there was like a top rope Olympic angle slam
Olympic
thing
slam?
yeah,
The angle slam from the top rope?
Yeah, that shit was
What,
fire.
bro?
Sammy did the springboard move. That was fucking sick. Yeah. There was. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. To me, it was a high quality match. It was a good main event. You know, it might. You know, I don't know. I think it was a good main event. Go to the next page.
Maybe I'm a little salty because I wanted Chad to get the belt. Maybe that's where my my heart hurts, is that Chad still ain't got the goal yet. You know, I'm gonna go find me a Chad Gable singlet.
You know,
I'm gonna show up on the pod and wear the singlet.
It ain't his time yet. He's because he ain't handling his damn business. Anyway, he tries for a sharpshooter.
That shit was
yeah. But he gives out Chad, German, Sammy into the fucking turnbuckle. That shit was fire. Then we get an ankle lock. Sammy's bleeding, but not intentionally. Not really. But yeah, we get an exploder after that, and then a fucking haluva kick, and then Sammy wins. And it's it wraps up pretty quickly at the end, but all the shit before, it was solid. I don't know, it was a solid match.
The ending is what like got me, because this is where the shit really turns up. So like, Sammy out there, you know, handshaking the crowd, sees his wife, goes to give his wife a hug, and a nigga gets German suplex out of a hug. That is my dream. It's a German suplex a nigga out of a hug. Like, you're all comfortable out of his wife's hug. Like,
that is your dream.
What?
That's your dream?
To be a menace? Yes. Nigga, what the hell? You imagine, like,
I mean, I respect it.
Nah, this would be fucked up. You had somebody's high school graduation, they like, oh, hugging moms, and you just German suplex a nigga out there cap and gown. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Hey, I feel it. I fantasize about super kicking just people, just like that Shawn Michaels that part when he was just super kicking people. I would just love.
He's like, what's his name? Stan. You just made me kick Stan.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
But I do think about German suplexing people. But
yeah, Chad German's Sammy out of his wife's arms, which is really fucking wild. That's some real, that is some menace shit. And he puts him in an ankle lock while on the turnbuckle. It's some real violent shit.
Crazy.
I loved it, and that's how the show ends. Like, it didn't end with like him walking off. Like, the show ends while a nigga's like ankle is still being
putting niggas in the lock.
That shit is fire. That's great.
I'm here for it. Heel Gable, give it to me. If I can't get the belt, go be a menace. Everybody getting dropped on their head. Suplex City. Can I say that? Can I say Suplex City?
I mean, I guess. I mean,
that like is that a band term? I don't know.
Maybe Suplex
City. Suplex Village. I am happy for Heel Gable. I want to see where they go with this. Probably not back to the IC title if it looks like Bronson Reed's getting his shot. One of the things I saw online. Probably. One of the things I saw online was Creed Brothers joining Sammy, if that's a rumor. And if that is the case, I'm down with that too. Give me Gable, Creed Brothers, and they need a mouthpiece. Shit. Who's available right now who can talk?
Gable's the mouthpiece. What are you talking about?
You think Gable's a mouthpiece?
Gable can talk. He's already the mouthpiece of Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy, that's true. I was thinking about that. I was like, who talks to Alpha Academy? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, give me Chad. Give me
it'd be the same thing, just like Team Angle. That's why people keep comparing it. Angle was the one that was talking.
I hate that too, because like you're putting Chad on a very high pedestal with Kurt. Like it's almost unattainable, bro. It might just be unattainable. So please don't do that. Give me Creed Brothers, Chad, and let me throw Otis in there. Give me Otis too.
Yeah, for real. He could be mean. You know what I'm saying?
So let's do it. Now, Tozawa, I don't know where you fit in this.
He could be aggressive too.
You think so?
Yeah, he could get mad. They can slap him in the face.
He could get mad.
You know, shit.
Uh,
Insult his wife, bro. He'll get angry.
oh my god. Yeah, that was Raw. Pretty solid show. I'm not mad
Yeah,
at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
yeah, it was a good show. It was a
Um,
good show.
we're gonna get into Dynamite real quick. Um, yeah. Uh, with this show in particular, we get a Mox kicks off the show because he's the IWGP champion. Which it's a cool way to kick off the show with Mox with the Japanese title. Basically, he gives out a promo talking about he's proving the doubters wrong. It says that nobody thought that he'd be able to hold his title while on AEW. He's like we talked about last week. He's the first, wrestler to hold all three in the three major companies, with that being like the AEW Championship, the WWE Championship, and now the IWGP Championship. Says that the Don Callis family tried to put out a hit on his friend and Bryan Danielson. If there's a target on Bryan, there's a target on him. And then next week he calls out Will Hobbs. So next week we're gonna get Will Hobbs versus Jon Moxley, which is also like a little callback because Will Hobbs I think was working with Mox like when he first came around, the first started debuting AEW. From there we get a CEO promo saying she can't wait to get payback on the person who jumped her. It says that
bitch.
it says that you jump me with the lights off. That's kind of funny. It sounds a little like Julia Hart. However, I don't think it's Julia Hart. I don't know who it is, but I don't think Julia Hart jumped the CEO. So we'll see where that goes.
I don't think it's Chris Statlander. And you know what? I think they're setting up Mercedes to fail. She needs to stop talking and start wrestling. I'm about to change my 6 months. I'm getting close because
oh my god,
the people online, no one's liking it, bro. And it's exposing her weakness. She has never been known to be a talker. She needs to wrestle. If she is not healthy, then say that.
She did say, I think this promo this week she had said something like something it was like something to the line of like, oh well, I wasn't cleared to wrestle before, but now like I'm cleared, and that's why you'll see her at Double or Nothing. That's why they've been pushing her for Double or Nothing.
Oh my goodness, I'm worried. Okay, well, oh goodness, all right. I'm worried.
We're gonna see.
She's because that's not her strong suit, and that's what they've been focusing on, and it's not a good look. Not for this particular crowd. It's not good.
Yeah, it has been a lot of talking, but I will say I have been paying attention to the story, and then but the thing is, I don't think I'm paying attention to the story because Mercedes is a part of it. I think I'm just paying attention to the story because I'm interested in seeing like Willow versus Julia and how like this all plays out. To be honest, like Willow's carrying a lot of the momentum for the story for me. It's funny because that leads into our first mixed tag team match, and it's funny because last week I said, "Oh, I want some mixed tag. Bring back some mixed tags. I want to see this." Sure as shit, we get Cope Willow versus Hart and Brody King. Prior to the match, Willow gets attacked from the back, so Cope is out there by himself. Couple spots in this is that there's a mean crossbody on Cope on the outside from Brody King. When Willow does come back, because she comes out, and Julia Hart shakes and was nowhere to be found for like, the stereotypical I tag in, I fight the woman, you fight the man kind of thing. No, she said fuck that, and she went after Brody King, which I thought that was fucking dope because you don't see that happen. Like you just see the women versus women and the men versus men. She was like fuck that, and there's a whole fucking crossbody on Brody King. I fuck with that. As she's in the momentum with Brody and whatnot, Julia sneaks back in the ring with the steel chains, knocks her out, gets the pin, 1, 2, 3. CEO comes out in the match to help or prevent Willow from getting fucking beat up some more. And she confronts Julia about the attacking, and like I said before, I don't think fucking Julia attacked her. Like you said, Statlander sounds a little bit more likely. Stat versus Mercedes for her first match would be that's a solid first match. It's a good intro match for me.
No, but she just need to have a match. That'd be good.
She gonna have a match. She gonna be fine.
I'm worried about it. I need.
Don't be worried, man. Everything is gonna be. I don't think like if there's anybody I don't have to worry about, it's Sasha. I think Sasha gonna be or Mercedes. She's gonna be just fine, bro. We come back from like ads to an FTR promo, which was then cut short by the EVPs, which is also some dick-headed move. It's funny, but that's like I've never seen somebody like, oh, we work backstage. We're just gonna cut off your fucking shit. They're embracing this whole EVP shit.
Yeah, so like Tony Khan was back there, right? Jermaine Khan, like so.
Jermaine Khan.
Does he like work with him, or are they like? Are they like cool? Is he part of the like? Is he a character now?
I don't know. Like I don't know if Tony's in character. I don't know if Tony's part of the. I have no idea. But you're right. Tony was right there, and like, okay, look at Tony. They're like, oh, we'll just put it on social. Put the promo on social, right, Tony? Which it's all leads into like the EVP's match. They have a match where it's the Elite versus Penta, Pac, and Daniel Garcia. This is probably where the show starts to pick up a little bit for me, where like shit just gets a little bit more exciting. And it's probably just due to Penta because I love Penta. But Penta had a mean kick to Nick in the corner of the turnbuckle. At one point during this match, Matt Jackson has the mic. He's doing a promo and calling out moves while he has the mic, which I don't really need it, but I understand it from like a heel perspective and like, you know, just doing shit to kind of like make people look at you as the bad guy. You think it's drop kick by Danny, which
and so now they're like Booker T's character in TNA also.
Did Book do that?
Yeah, he did something like that.
That's funny.
Where he
the mic getting stomped out.
Yeah, it was a viral clip where he's on the mic and he's like commentating, beating up the people in the ring.
That's fucking funny. I gotta go find that clip. Pac is working his ass off in here. Actually, the worker of the match was Pac. Pac was fucking fucking people up. He had a crazy little German suplex spot. Okada has a mean like neck breaker. It's just the way he sets up his neck breaker is fucking just wild. Pac's coming into the ring and does one of the cleanest fucking cutters I've ever seen. Okada's doing tombstones. Like, there's just a lot of random fucking moves in this match. We get a double super kick into the Rainmaker on Danny. That's how they get the win. The Elite get the win. A ladder gets brought out to where they throw Danny in between, or Danny is sandwiched in between the ladder before Pac comes out with like the bell hammer for the save. We get a Hookako promo. What? Go ahead.
No, please.
Anytime we bring up Jericho, I know you got something you want to say.
Go through it first, please, and then I'll just I'll stop when the time is.
We got a Hookako promo where Jericho is talking about he didn't feel like Hook was listening to him last week. He says something like he's like the greatest of all time. He's the learning tree. He talks about the learning tree. And he says he is the learning tree, which this is crazy because it reminds me of like, because he says something about the trademarks that he had where he's like, he trademarked like the learning tree, which I was like, okay, this is where he's using that at. He says everyone who's been in the Jericho vortex has come out better.
Oh God!
You gotta get to the top of Wizard Mountain to breathe this rarefied Jericho air.
What the
and
fuck?
He has. he asks.
Oh,
I made extra detailed notes on this because I knew I was like, yeah, I'm about to give Hero all this because he's not gonna like this.
Oh my God!
Oh man,
bro, you oh my God! The fucking Wizard Mountain. That is some fucking KKK shit.
Wizard Mountain to breathe
What
this
the
rarefied Jericho air.
This
Somewhere
rarefied
along-
Jericho air.
Somewhere along the lines, he asks, it's like asking Hook what he thinks about being trained by him or what he thinks about it in some situation. And Hook's like, nah, bro, no. He said he doesn't need your help. Jericho's
Yeah, but, because that's like the stranger offering you candy. That's some weird shit.
that's what it feels like.
Imagine working with somebody, and then your coworker says, "Yo, come here and ride the Jericho train into the Wizard Mountain on top of sucking my air." Like, what are you talking? Like, the fuck are you talking about, bro? Stay the fuck away from me. I should get a restraining order on you. What the fuck is going on here?
Fuck, I forgot to mention. Meanwhile, during this whole promo, Taz is in the ring. I don't know why Taz is here, but Taz is also in the ring. It is Taz, Jericho, Hook. Like, Taz ain't been in the ring for anybody. He hasn't been in the ring when Joe was whipping on Hook. Like that. So it didn't make any sense to me. But Taz is in the ring, and Jericho looks at him like, "I'm doing what you should have done 30 years ago, and give him some proper guidance." And in my notes, I said, Hook is 24. What do you mean? Where's his 30 years? Like, I don't know, bro. Jericho, the young kids say he gives me the ick. He is giving me the ick. He says he needs to help Hook get rid of the dead weight. The Taz and Jericho tension is rising. Jericho pushes Taz. Hook then runs Jericho into the turnbuckle and tells him he can beat him anytime and anywhere. And
Okay, see, this is where I have a problem. Okay, now this nigga just pushed your dad, and then you're gonna threaten him.
That's what I was tripping off with.
And be like, I can fight you any place, anytime. He's right there. Do it right now. He just pushed your dad. Do it right now. What are you doing?
And so that's my thing too. Like, okay, if Taz is in the ring and he serves no other purpose than to be like Hook's like motivation to jump on Jericho. So he pushes Taz, and then you just push him into the corner with the mic. It's like I can get you anytime, anywhere. It's like, no, this is anytime. Knock this motherfucker out right now. Like, a German, a T-bone suplex, or whatever. Like, do something, bro. Like,
and what makes it worse, he doesn't come off threatening. He looks like a villain from Johnny Tsunami or something. Like, it doesn't. It's oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Jericho is just sucking his soul like Shang Tsung. It's gonna be terrible. I don't like it.
Shang Tsung.
So
Shang Tsung is so funny because it's so accurate. Jericho is definitely Shang Tsung. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. But yeah, that was a moment where Hook should have definitely like jumped on Jericho and like, gave him something. But like, I don't know, it just didn't make any sense to me, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Hook and Co promos are confusing me. We now get a Swerve promo. Swerve says he's been stumbling, but he's falling forward. Says this Sunday he'll be a champion. Before cutting the promo short and like, yo, matter of fact, I just want to talk to Joe in person. I'll go and like, let me just see him face to face. We then get a Mariah May versus Deonna Purrazzo match. I love this match. It was not love it, but it was a decent match. The story implications came after the match. Deonna ends up getting the win. Tony attacks Deonna afterwards. Thunder comes with the save. Once again, Deonna and Thunder are not seen eye to eye. They really don't fuck with each other. So do with that what you want. Thunder ends up coming out and knocks Tony down, smears lipstick all over Tony's face. And from who I was watching this, she was like, yeah, I don't understand. Like, that's hard to get off. Like, putting all that lipstick on is very hard to fucking get off. And I was like, I wouldn't fucking, I don't operate with lipstick, but it looks like it's a very painful process. We then get a Bang Bang Gang or Bang Bang. They're not such a gang anymore. It's just the Bang Bang Bullet Club, Bang Bang Gang, whatever you want. Pops. Shout out to Pops.
Mm.
They now set up a winner takes all match for Dynasty. So the trios belts are going to be on the line. The ROH trios belt with the AEW trios belts, and it's going to be Bullet Club Gold versus the Acclaimed winner takes all. We'll find out what happens tomorrow with that. I think they should have unified them a long time ago. I think finding the trios in ROH is probably pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's unnecessary to have all those titles.
Yeah, and they're trying to rectify that. They definitely are consolidating the trios. Cause I think with trios belts in general, you should be able to like defend those between ROH and AEW. I think that shouldn't really be an issue. We get Orange Cassidy versus Shane Taylor from Shane Taylor Promotions. Shout out to Shane Taylor. I love his theme song. His theme song is dope to me. Little spots from this match is a solid suplex into a stunner reversal from Orange. Lee and was it Lee Moriarty and a go-go ends up jumping Orange Cassidy afterwards. We got so how it works is that Lee and Ogogo jump Orange. Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal come out for the save. And this is where like the storyline between like Trent and Orange is really picking up. Because Trent ends up giving the help for Orange chair shots. And as he gives the chair shots to him, he's looking up at the ring, he's watching them jump on Orange, and he like, go ahead, finish it. Like nodding off, like, do what you need to do. Like, hello, sir. Finish the job. So Trent definitely wants to see Orange pay. He's watching Orange get fucked up every week, playing mind games no less. They end up, I think it was like Shane Taylor has like the boxing background, so he gave him like a crazy like fucking right hook. It was fucking nuts. From there, we get a Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong promo, where Roderick says he's going to end him in the fact that he allowed him to do it on his own, or that he allowed him to do it on his own. So now we're going to get Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong at Dynasty.
Bro, aren't you like sick of seeing this?
Sick of seeing what?
This matchup, man. Like
of Kyle and Roderick, or like what you mean?
They've been doing this forever, bro. Like,
see, I didn't see it though, so I never seen like the NXT, or I wasn't watching during the classic Black and Gold era.
I mean, also just ROH too, like old ROH. Not that I was watching either, but I don't know. It just seems like they gotta,
From
I like it.
From my perspective, I haven't seen it, right? So, from me personally, I'm not tired of it. I haven't seen it. However, I would probably assume that working your first solid pay-per-view match, or first main pay-per-view match with your friend is probably a safer bet to go to kind of see what your limits are, because that person knows how the fuck you wrestle and can kind of see where you're at.
I can see that.
Yeah. But for somebody who has probably watched ROH and watched NXT and all that, you probably would be tired of it. They've done this shit before. I've seen clips of like Undisputed Era fighting each other before, so like this is not nothing new. Absolutely not. It's just rehashed and regurgitated. But also the same shit could be said on a lot of fucking rivalries and matches.
Yeah, but they also did it in like New Japan and ROH, I think. But I don't know. It just seems like.
How many times? Like, have you seen it happen? Like, have you seen Roderick and Kyle?
I'm not a goddamn scholar. I will.
I will look it up. No. Have you seen a match? I'm not saying. Have you seen history, motherfucker?
For NXT, yeah, I definitely have. And then also, I feel like when they first got there, they already teased it. It's like, why do you guys keep rehashing the same storylines? They're just going to end up being in the same group in a little bit, and then eventually Adam Cole is going to get healthy, and there's going to be the Undisputed Era.
Undisputed King, yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
That's what it's going to eventually lead to. And just
that's probably
Just stop circle jerking it, and then just get to it now. Just do it right now. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, but I think they can't do it because he's not healthy yet. When we've already talked about that, and they removed him from TV. They have listened. They have listened and removed him from TV because he's not healthy.
Yeah, because apparently it's slowing his progress. Hopping around, yelling at people.
That's funny because I remember you talking about like, you gotta get off TV. He's not healthy. Get him off TV. And now, no more Adam Cole. We now get into like the main event of the match, or main event of the show, was Will Ospreay versus Claudio. Oh, and all my notes for Claudio are always the same, bro. Man is just a freak of nature. He has a catch where he catches mid-air early. Will has a crazy fucking Tiger Driver bomb. There is a unique reversal out of a sharpshooter into like a single leg crab from Cesaro to where, not Cesaro, but Claudio. He ends up in the sharpshooter, grabs this man fucking leg, and like flips him into like a single arm like fucking crab. The dude is just fucking naturally fucking talented.
Yeah, this was like the exhibit "Pimp My Ride" of wrestling.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because it was like I gave you a wrestle the move so you can wrestle and move while you wrestle and move while you're wrestling and moving. It's just a lot of moves.
There's a lot of counters.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, but that's also expected from that kind of match.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say it. I will say I might be only slightly fatigued with the spot fest. Just slightly, okay? Sometimes I need to see something go through. I don't need like constant reversals into another reversal, and it takes away. Sometimes it takes away from the match for me. Sometimes people. This normally Will gives me like really great matches. I'm not saying this was a bad match at all, but I just didn't feel like a lot of like the Will like or with this, and I think a lot of it is that they just wrestle two different kinds of styles for me personally, maybe. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough.
It seemed like Cesaro. I mean, they definitely do wrestle two different styles, but Cesaro was trying to keep up with them. It seemed like Cesaro was trying to adapt close to his style while still doing his own thing. It's kind of the way it looked like for me.
This is, it wasn't a bad match, but definitely, okay. He did try to do like the giant swing, and that was a cool reversal. I will give him that. It was like the giant swing, but then Will like fucking climbs up or uses his core strength to climb up and changes that into like a DDT, I think. So that was really cool to see. He ends up doing like a corkscrew driver off the top of the rope, and then we get like the hidden blade for the win. I think that they're setting up. At some point, we'll get Don Callis family versus BCC, which I'll be okay with. I'm cool with that. Like, I'm cool with seeing Ospreay, Hobbs, Takeshita versus Daniel, Mox, and Claudio. Like, I think that'd be a really good match on Double or Nothing. I think that sells for sure.
Yeah, that's what they're leading towards.
We then get end of the night promo with Swerve in the ring. Called this man BBL Joey and told him to come out. He ends up doing a crazy little swerve stomp from the top of the rope to the security that came out with Joe. We then get Joe in the ring. He does the camera shot is of Joe doing the swerve dance. He's about to fucking put the sleeper on Nana, which is fucking diabolical. And then we lead into a muscle buster to Swerve to end the show. For a show leading into a pay-per-view, I don't think it did the job too well. I think for the ones you were paying attention to, for your favorites, you're locked in, but I expect a little bit more. But overall, solid show. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hopefully, Dynasty will be better. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. I'm gonna definitely see what the fuck's going on there. I usually like AEW pay-per-views.
I mean, the card's not terrible. I mean, the card's actually pretty good, I suppose. So,
Now, do you want to go over the card real quick? You want to like give our little predictions of that?
I mean, yeah, we can.
All right, yeah. Let's pop up the AEW Dynasty card real quick. Let's see what's going on here. So, match cards. All right, and of course we don't have an order.
My laptop's being slow.
Sorry, I got to pull it up right here. We'll start off with the Trios Championship. So, like I said before, we got the Acclaim versus Bullet Club Gold. Personally, I think that Bullet Club Gold comes out with this one. I need a solid like heel run from them. And honestly, I think the Acclaim has gotten a little stale, to be honest.
Bullet Club Gold. Yeah, I think they're winning that.
We get a trios match, another trios tag with Copeland, Eddie Kingston, Mark Briscoe versus House of Black. This is one of the feuds that's been going on like Rampage and Collision.
Must watch.
I'm gonna go. I don't root against House of Black, or just in particular Malachi Black, so I'm going House of Black for this one.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Edge, all the average citizen looking ass niggas, they're winning this match. I'm going. I'm going Copeland, Kingston, Briscoe.
The average citizen looking niggas. Don't do that. Don't say that. That's fucked up. So, I ain't never heard of somebody refer to wrestlers as average citizen ass niggas. That's funny.
They just look. They don't.
They don't look like wrestlers. If you saw them like out and they're like, oh, he's a wrestler. Like, really? Huh? I didn't know. Fuck. Here we go. You get FTW Championship. Hook versus Jericho, and I don't care, bro. I'm sorry. I try to be non-biased, but this one in particular is just.
It's for the FTW Championship.
That's what I'm saying. What is this championship? I looked this up, and it's like it's a Taz Championship. Yeah,
it's not a real thing, but it's a thing. And oh my god, why is it on the line? Hook better fucking win. Hook better fucking win. This is fucking stupid. I cannot stand this shit. This is fucking stupid. Oh my god!
Does Chris Jericho come out with the FTW Championship?
He needs to go on tour. Fozzy needs to go on tour. God.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know the stipulations of FTW. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
There is no stipulations. It just means fuck the world. It doesn't mean nothing. It's nothing. It's just a title. It's a prop. It's nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just part of Taz's lineage.
We're gonna skip that one.
Jericho's gonna try to take it away from him.
Oh, I own your lineage.
Fuck.
Jericho's the FTW champion. You know he's gonna win, right?
Oh my god! He's gonna put it on the top of his mountain wizard and sucking on the Jericho air.
Oh shit! We got the international championships of Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick's coming out on this one, and like you said, it's probably gonna end up with Kyle joining at some point. This is one that I would have pushed to Double or Nothing. I don't think this one should have technically been on the card. There hasn't been a lot from Kyle O'Reilly just yet. Like he just came back the last pay-per-view at Revolution, so I would have pushed this one back until Vegas. But maybe they got big shit planned in Vegas. I don't fucking know.
Probably do it again or something.
Probably.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably right. Yeah, yeah, Roderick. Yeah, Roderick. They cheat Matt Taven or whoever the hell was part of that group. Come
I
out.
can see that. Little,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that. TBS Championship, Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale. Personally, it could go either way.
It doesn't
And I'm
even
cool
really
with it.
matter. Is this going to be Mercedes' title in a couple months? But I think
Ah,
it's going to go to Willow.
I would go Willow as well. I think Willow and Mercedes is a bigger draw than Mercedes Julia. However, maybe you get, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you get a stat turn on Willow. I don't see that,
You
but
put it on Willow. She has a lot of wins. And
she does.
she's been working hard and been pretty consistent for like a year or so in the company. She could so yeah, she can get this win. I feel like, and yeah, it sets up a good match. Sets up the match for her and Mercedes. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll go with that.
it just makes sense to me.
Um, Continental Championship: Okada versus Pac. Continental rules, which means that there's no interference. It's just 1-on-1. Okada's not losing anytime soon, so I'm gonna go Okada.
No, and I think his visa lasts longer also, so I feel like it's gonna stay on Okada.
Yeah, so Okada gets that one. You're a fucking dork. I just caught that shit. AEW Tag Team Championship. We got the Bucks versus FTR in the ladder match. This is more so going to be a really good match to me, but I'm gonna go FTR.
Oh man, I think it's gonna be the Bucks, and I'm gonna hate it. Everyone's gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it a lot.
But do you think that does well? It does well for them because everybody hates the Bucks.
Nigga, yeah, but no, they really hate the Bucks. Like people turn on
That's
the
what I'm.
TV.
They use the heat.
It's not a good. It's not a. No, their heat is sending away viewers. Like it's literally. I'm not even joking. People are literally turning off the TV. They need to go on tour too. They should go on tour with Fozzy. But I think they're going to win the titles just because they're assholes. That's their character.
You know what I think?
That's the character they're playing. So
You might be right. You know what's gonna happen? Scapegoat's coming back.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I think that too. Yeah. It's been rumored they've been setting them up. They mentioned the scapegoat a couple weeks ago. They set up that whole fucking CM Punk footage. I think scapegoat helps them win. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And also, yeah, that's the reason why they did a ladder match, because no one wants to take the fucking pin in this rivalry. Because they're a bunch of petty bitches.
Speculation and allegations. Allegedly, nobody wants to take the pin.
Yeah, okay, well, you know.
Yeah. I think Perry comes back, and I think that sets up Bucks getting the win. I think you get a new elite with Scapegoat and the Bucks and Okada, which then probably sets up Page and probably Page joins. I don't know. Adam Page left off as a heel, so I don't know where he pops back in at.
I think they fined him or fired him or something.
Yeah, I don't think.
I remember them finding him or some shit. So
yeah, it's one of the two. I know, yeah. So maybe you get Babyface, Hangman back, and he'd go against Perry.
Well, if Swerve does win, and that means Hangman already left as a heel, then that means Hangman's going to return and be a heel, and then go after Swerve.
It's true. It's possible.
So it makes sense that he does land with the elite at some point. But I think as of right now, last time I checked, they're not on good standing.
Yeah, I'm definitely tuned into that. That sounds interesting for sure. We're gonna do AEW's Women's World Championship. Tony Storm versus Thunder. This one's interesting because Thunder never lost it to anybody. She dropped it while she was hurt. But also Tony's on like her promo game is probably some of the best fucking shit ever. But they've been foreshadowing the Mariah May and Tony Storm for like the belt for a while now. There's been a lot of shots from Mariah May with the AEW Women's Championship or Women's World Championship. So I don't know where this one goes. But also Thunder's been beefing with Deonna to where if something happens there, I honestly don't know who's going to win this match. Like I have no idea.
Oh my gosh! I hope Thunder, but it's probably going to be Tony. But Thunder's not even that interesting of a character, but it needs to get off of Tony. Someone needs to take that shit off of her. It needs to get off of her.
But I think that's why. Like I think because I love Thunder, but right now it just doesn't feel like it's Thunder's like time. I'll probably go Tony Storm. We then get Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson.
Probably. Oh my god! I don't know.
I think Bryan. And I say this because I think the theme, like the next pay-per-view, is Double or Nothing. I think they run it back. I think they do it again.
Yeah,
I definitely think they run it back again.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, I'll go Ospreay first, and then Double, and then Bryan gets his lick back at Double or Nothing. Yeah, Ospreay.
And then to end it off, Joe versus Swerve, and I'm non-biased, but I don't want to. I know where you're going with this. Just go ahead and get it out. It's sitting on your face, right? Go ahead and get it out.
There's nothing to get out. There's nothing. I think it could go either way.
This motherfucker gives me the most PC promo right now. I'm pissed.
What are you
I
talking
know
about?
this nigga. Go ahead. Where's it at?
Man, I don't know what you expect from me, man. I'm just here. I think it could go either way. I prefer. I mean, I don't know if it's Swerve's time yet, but the way it's been set up, it looks like he might be set up to win. The first black champion who isn't super proud to be black unless he wants to be when he decides to be. That's great. Gotta love it. Hey, love a champion that can't put an outfit together, but I
there it is. There we go.
I think it's very set up that he will win. Because there's some show that happens in Washington. I think they go to Tokyo Dome or Tacoma Dome or some shit. At some point.
Yeah, it's like Russell Dome or something like that.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do a Washington versus Washington, dirty ass Washingtonian match to see who's the worst Washingtonian on the face of the planet. Yeah,
That man. I asked for it and I got it, so I can't be mad. But I'm gonna go. I think it is Swerve's time. I'm gonna go Swerve, but I love Joe too, so either way I'm fine. But I'm leaning Swerve. Yeah. So there goes our predictions for Dynasty people. Before we get into SmackDown, we're gonna take a quick little audio break. Funny. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a picture of your boy Darby out with a broken nose.
Yeah.
And people are like, how?
Idiot.
How?
Stupid.
He ain't wrestled nobody. Why is his nose broken? And it's funny because somebody was like, it was under the comment of like a Twitter post or some shit like that. They were like, oh, he's a wrestler. It makes sense. And somebody like under that was like, he ain't been wrestling. How did he get a broken nose? Like,
Being dumb. Fucking moron.
he gonna find some way to hurt himself.
I can't, bro. He's just like, man, just doesn't give a shit, bro. Like, I cannot believe we share the same fucking. Oh my god, it's so fucking irritating.
Oh, that shit is so funny, bro. I love just talking about Darby because that shit makes you so fucking mad.
He doesn't deserve the number 7.
Fucking shit. All right, people, we're gonna get this audio break. We're gonna be right back. And we are back, people. We are back, and we're gonna kick it off with some Smackdown. They actually start off pretty hot too.
Absolutely, yeah. They start off the LA Knight AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the for the number 1 contender to see who faces Cody for Backlash. And yeah.
Prior to this match, did you have any idea like who you wanted to win this match? Like who you thought was the better option?
I assumed it was going to be AJ.
And you just think that because like the ex like Bullet Club ties or just like as a first defense, AJ is like the best worker to do that.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's heel, and it's a good opponent for Cody. I think it's a good first like 2 PLE feud. Just yeah. I think it works.
can see that.
I think it works.
Cody just needs to be on SmackDown. Well, I would be interested in seeing the promos between Cody and AJ. Yeah, I want to see that because right now we've just been focusing on AJ and LA Knight, so I do want to see AJ go at Cody. So yeah, I agree too. But yeah, go ahead. My bad.
No, you're good. LA does a superplex spot. Look good. AJ does a mid flip, a mid rope flip. He does the mid. It's like a mid flip moonsault inverted DDT.
I saw that shit.
Yeah,
and
which
that
is
shit was
super
fucking insane.
Which is super fire. I mean, he does it. I mean, it's not the first time he does it, but or he's done it. Like I've seen it do it plenty of times, but this one looked real fluid. Like him and the LA Knight have good chemistry. Like I've liked all their matches so far. I think they got good chemistry.
I've been thinking about that. Like we've been watching LA Knight and AJ Styles since Elimination Chamber, and maybe a little bit before that, right?
I think so.
They was beefing before that, so we've been seeing a lot of LA Knight and AJ Styles. So yeah, they're definitely the chemistry is definitely there with them too, for sure.
But we get an eye poke and then a forearm and then a phenomenal forearm, and AJ wins, and he gets to face Cody.
My thing with this match was like the way, like that whole segment you just described. It was the way it happened. So it was like he takes LA Knight's head, smashes on the rope, chokes him out there. While LA Knight is like, shit, I got choked. He waves at the ref like some kind of fly, and that's what sets up AJ to poke this man in the eye. And then we get the phenomenal forearm. It's the way the ref sold this shit was like, bro, why are you going? Where are you going? He didn't swing at you hard or aggressively. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I have no idea about that.
It was very interesting. Like the way it was orchestrated was very funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely get the LA win, which sets up LA not LA. I mean AJ, which sets up AJ, Cody, Backlash. Yeah, I agree. I think we'll see 2 PLEs for sure.
I think so.
With them running this one.
I think. Oh yeah, on the mic it'd be good. In the match, match wise, it should be good.
Yeah.
There's always a chance, the OC could come back to help. There's always Fatu if he doesn't do bloodline stuff. There's ways to extend the feud, if they want to
True.
add people to it. And then like the Bullet Club ties. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good first feud for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with you, especially until like we see what happens with draft and whatnot. I think this is a safe option.
Yeah. So after that, we get Solo drives up and he greets Paul Heyman. He's in a nice suit. It looks like his first suit ever, but he's looking nice and spiffy.
Man, looking like Solo Sikoa over there.
Oh yeah,
looking like Solo Knight.
Oh man, oh yeah. Wait. Isn't that a game?
No, I was meaning like I was saying Solo looked like Suge Knight.
I know, but isn't that a game?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Shit, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway,
the man came out looking like a big boss with the tux, with the red handkerchief.
Yeah,
like
kind of like D-Mob from.
It was D-Mob. It was very D-Mobish. That's a good pull. I'm mad I didn't figure that. I'm mad I didn't get that one. That's a good pull. It was definitely D-Mobish. Especially, oh yeah, I'm gonna tie this back in later because the way like the show ends, but yeah, or like the segment in between, but yeah.
He tells him, "Meet the newest member of my MFT, Tama Tonga." He heard his name. Yeah, Tama, right? It's Tama.
Yeah,
Tama Tonga. All right, I'm gonna figure this out.
He said the My MFT, which is,
I believe it's My Family Tree is what the online.
That's what I think is. Yeah, the My Family Tree,
which
is interesting because like
it's a tie back to the Rock's PowerPoint.
Right, but at this point, I was thinking like, shit, maybe this version of Bloodline is rocking with Rock. But if he's saying My Family Tree, that means he's creating a completely separate family tree than the one that The Rock showed. So, is Solo working on his own agenda? Solo not working for nobody. Solo doing this for Solo.
I mean, family tree is just another way of saying bloodline. It's just
unless Rock is a part of this family tree, unless Rock is another MFT, we don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, we'll find out who the real leader is. If it's not Solo, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would kind of prefer Solo to be just working for Solo. Like Solo, like, nah, I was under the tribal chief. I know how to be tribal chief. I'm gonna do everything how it was supposed to be done.
Yeah, we shall see. Because he then asks if KO's here to Paul Heyman, and then he demands to be taken to him. Take me. I want to see KO. He wants to get KO.
Take me to KO. What did KO do?
So I think it's a callback. I mean, besides beefing with the Bloodline for like the last 3 years, last week or the week when they try to go back to the locker room and it was taken with Cody, Cody, Cody's stuff was on it. KO interacted with them and said, "You can go to the broom closet" or something like that. So
okay.
Solo I guess in his new reign, as his new ruler, took that as disrespect,
Or
or
as
something.
Jordan would say, I took that personally.
At least that's that's the theory of crafting that I've been
Okay.
seeing. So.
I was like, what the fuck did KO do for this man to be like, bring me to Kevin Owens? Especially, yeah, go ahead, we'll talk about it. But like, I was like, what the fuck? What do you do?
All right, yeah. So all this next we get all this bringing out Triple H. Nice
Mhm.
pop, love it. While Triple H comes out, we get another QR code. Sets up that Uncle Howdy or whatever we getting. Spooky shit. And now they bring out the tag team champions, A-Town Down Under, and
Yes,
they get
sir.
their sets of titles. But before that, A-Town talks some shit, and then Triple H presents in the new titles, and they act like he's fucking Waller act like he's gonna shake Triple H's hand, and he takes it back on some punk shit, and Aldis took that as disrespect, and he's like, "Hold up," and then he fucking barred him up. He's like, "Ain't gonna
Called the
fucking
man. It was an A-Town Clown Under or something like that. Like he,
yeah, he did. Yeah, and you're not gonna fucking disrespect Triple H. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? All this has been a great GM. Like,
he has.
I love Pierce, but he can't control his show. All this, like, if I had a choice, like, to go to SmackDown or Raw, like, I would work for. I'd go under all this. He controls show. Like, you can ask him for an opportunity. He'll try to give you the opportunity. He doesn't play with any of that shit, which we'll see also later. I like all this. I don't know. All this is a good GM.
Yeah, I would go Aldis, Ava, Pierce. That'll be my 3 or my ranking for sure.
But I like Pierce. I like Pierce a lot. But man, he looks stressed out every time you ask him for stuff.
Every time, bro. That man be stressing.
But
He don't know what's going on in his show.
But I would love to hang out with him. He seems real cool. But like, man, I don't know. But they get new tag team titles, and I like these ones compared to the other ones. I like,
these ones
are really fucking clean. Like, these are fucking fire.
These ones remind me of the Ruthless Aggression era ones. They look like those kind of tag team belts where, like, I think they're just missing the blue accents on them, but like these ones are solid. I prefer these ones 10 times more than the Raw belts.
Yeah,
for sure.
These are a lot better. And then we get a setup for the number 1 contenders match, which is a fatal 4-way with Street Profits, New Catch Republic, AOP, and Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah.
And before that match, Naomi cuts a good promo leading up to her match with Bayley later in the night.
Yeah. I forgot that promo did happen. Yeah. For this 4-way, I only got like a couple. I only got a couple spots in here. Profits are looking good as usual. There's a New Catch clothesline to a German suplex, which is fucking crazy. There's a Tyler Bates spot where he's trying to solo lift up one of the AOP members on his fucking shoulders, which is also crazy because I think the man could realistically do it. He then gets help from the Profits to do the spot, like they help get the AOP doing on him, but that ends up getting fucking spoiled by Legado. I do like New Catch. I think we still need a little bit more from them before I can like just throw the belts on them, but they were definitely very fucking close. There was also a fucking 3-man splash that was fucking dope. You had Bates jump on the outside, Pete on one side, and then fucking Tez jumps over the fucking turnbuckle. And that was a great fucking camera spot. And Humberto had a crazy fucking leaping knee strike. Like, the people in Legado, like, are super fucking talented. Like, that's a talented group of individuals. And when they're able to show it, they fucking get down.
This match was fire. Everyone was pretty fucking good. You got all the spots down. You got more than I did. I was cooking. Like,
I was cooking.
I was cooking food, so I was just trying to write down what I could. But yeah, no, this match was pretty entertaining. Absolutely.
It was an entertaining match. Profits end up getting the win.
Yeah, there was a spot also when they the way the camera angle was when they all jumped out of the ring. Montez jumped over the middle, and the other two people.
Yep, I just said. Yep, that's a.
Oh, you said
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I was.
No. It was a dope fucking spot.
Shut.
It was the way the angle, like you said, the angle was set up on that. Like that shit was fucking hard.
Yeah. Right. Anyway. Right. Okay. Yeah. Bayley cuts a promo. After the match, setting up for the title match later tonight against Naomi. And then we get a scene where
she said like in the promo she was talking about how like she's focused. She's currently the only women's WWE champion right now in the company, so she's not taking that lightly. She says Naomi's her friend, but she's not losing. She's not losing to her friend. She gotta get right. The Bayley run will be interesting. Like I said, I just want to give me the draft so I can see where I can start like fucking fantasy booking shit. Because I need shit to definitely start to be shaken up a little bit. I want to see. I don't know. Fuck. Who do I want to see?
We want some Bayley. Hey, Bayley gonna work. Bayley gonna work everybody. Ooh. I'm talking Bayley to Baileys and Rose Plants. There's gonna be a lot of Rose.
We have had it. I would take this Bayley. Give me this Bayley and give me Nia. Like this version of Nia. I want to see that.
Planted.
Let's
Rose
go.
Planted. Rose Planted. Rose Planted.
Rose Plant is a dope move. That is a dope finisher.
I'm indifferent on it, but it is what it is.
Really?
I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's awkward. I think it's awkward.
I can see that.
I can see that. It's like awkward in an unconventional way, but I love Bayley, so.
You think we get any returns? You think anybody gets drafted that's not currently active right now?
I'm trying to think who's not active.
You got Mella. You got Bliss, who were out because of pregnancy.
Yeah.
And this is no rushing the women to work by any means, but I would just saying these are the women that are currently not running right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Available. I don't know if they're ready, but if they were, that'd be cool.
You got that freak of nature Charlotte over there healing with the fucking Wolverine healing factor.
Yeah. We got to send her to Genosha immediately. We got to get her out of here.
Who else is not? I think that's about it. I think Shotzi's going to take a little bit longer because Shotzi had just got injured. So I think that's about it.
Right, and there'll probably be some NXT call-ups. I'm expecting Mello and Ilya. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Roxanne looked good too when she came out to Raw. So like,
she's
wouldn't be mad at that either.
Yeah. So Heyman apologizes to Solo that he can't find KO, and he's like, "You're making decisions that you're not allowed to make, and you're doing all these things." And Solo's like, "Are you done yet? Are you done?" Yeah. And then the camera angle. I mean, again, just cool camera angles of him following. Heyman speaks. So yeah, they go out there. Heyman speaking. And while he's speaking, we get the crowd chants. We get Roman. We want Roman.
We want Roman?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Fuck out of here. That shit is so fucking crazy. Because I think Solo heard it. He melted. Oh, now y'all want him. Like, now y'all want Roman? Like, fuck out of here.
Last time I checked, niggas wanted him to show up to work. So, yeah, niggas want Roman.
Like, oh, now you want Roman? We want Roman out of all? Now y'all want him? We lost our locker room, and now you want Roman back?
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Babyface or just anti-hero Roman's gonna be dope.
That first pop is gonna be fucking insane. Everybody knows that, but it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah. This is my lunchbox. This is my Prius. I parked it. And anyway, so yeah, and then Solo snatches the microphone. Last week, I had to lose my brother to gain one. My MFT, Tama, and there's a bunch of loud ass boos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Dom-esque, but
it's close.
It's up there. It's up there. And then while all that's going on, Tama like brings out a bloody KO.
Bro, this man is leaking. Like,
yeah. Now this one looks more fake for sure. This blood looks fake compared to the Cody Rhodes one. This one looks fake, but
because
I'm here for it. I'm still here for it.
I'm like, what is he leak? Why is he leaking this bad? What does this man do to him to where he's leaking like this? It's fucking insane.
I'm here for it. It makes him look crazy or brutal. And then KO still look beast. But yeah, Tama puts the ones up. KO tries to have a comeback and fight, but the 2v1's too much. But KO was all fucked up, beat the hell up. But yeah, even he tried to have a comeback, so he still looks strong. That's good shit. Tama gets a chair, but then that's when Aldis comes out, and Aldis gets in the way, which that's dope. Another reason I like Aldis. It's like I'm not fucking with that shit. It sucks that he just tore his bicep not that long ago.
He still look like threatening.
Yeah, no, I hope he. I mean, I don't know if he will, but I hope to see him at least do a match one day. Hopefully, while he's in the company, it'd be cool. But if not,
that's what. Because all this came from NWA, right? Was that like that's where he was at?
That's where he was. That's where he was last at that I remember.
Yeah, because when I heard he was going to WWE, I was like, oh, he's going to be a wrestler, but he came as a GM. So like,
and maybe I think he produces some of the matches as well. I'm not sure. But I mean, if not, then whatever. But it'd be cool. But yeah,
we get a like an ad break, right?
Right.
And we come back from the ad, and there's a fucking car wreck.
Yeah, all this is like dragging Heyman. Like, come here, look at this shit. Look over here. Look at whatever's at this around this fucking corner over here. And
look at my roof. Look at my roof. What y'all play too much?
Yeah, and fucking is like, losing is not the only thing that has consequence. Because so it's also dope because we get car violence back. We get like fucking vehicle manslaughter.
We didn't explain it, but when he gets back, there's a car wreck, right? And like one car is T-boned into another. So it's insinuating that Tama took this car and drove it into Kevin Owens and then dragged Kevin Owens out of this crash car into the goddamn arena.
Yes. Real manslaughter, vehicle manslaughter, baby. Let's go.
These niggas is on GTA. This is some Def Jam shit. This is some shit you would find in Def Jam.
First degree vehicle manslaughter, baby. Let's go.
I don't hear nobody talking about no blood, no nothing, because this shit was outrageous, but it was fucking funny, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. But yeah, and then Aldis says what he said about losing's not the only consequence, and then after that we get a Carlita versus Santos match. Selena and Elektra are present.
We get before the match starts, we get an interview with Santos, and they ask him about like, did you have something to do with Dragon Lee? And he's like, I'm telling you, we didn't have nothing to do with Dragon Lee. If we did, we would proudly take the responsibility for it. And I was like, he's right. If they did do it, then niggas would be talking about, see what we did to Dragon Lee last week, but they haven't said nothing. So. I don't think he lying. I think he didn't do anything to Dragon Lee. I think the man's like, it's all in LWO.
It's Carlito, man. It's not Santos Escobar. It's Carlito.
Nah, I'm throwing it out there. Watch it be Ray. Watch Ray took out Dragon Lee. Then what?
Nigga, that makes no sense.
Oh, watch it be Ray. Go ahead, Ray. Turn heel for me one time. That shit would never happen.
I mean,
I
I think it
agree.
could
I think
happen, but it would just this would be right now. It would just make no sense.
nah, fuck that. Shake shit up. Um, Realistically, like I said, I do agree. It's probably Carlito. Uh, I based on the way like this match happened, I don't think so. I thought like the turn would have revealed itself this match because you had the leader of LWO or Legato versus like Carlito. Um, Either way, uh, in this match, it was funny because commentary was making um comments about Carlito being frustrated. This is the first time he's been in like the E and he's not chasing after a belt or nothing like that. Basically making it seem like Carlito's just a little uncomfortable with his lack of a push.
Mm-hmm.
Eh, as far as like spots, I didn't have anything for this match. I don't know if you did, but I didn't have anything.
No. I was getting ready to eat, or no, I think I was already eating at this point. I had to get ready for work.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
But yeah, Santos gets the win. The ladies get involved. They have some
Yeah, there
spots.
was
Zelina tries to do a
yes.
hurricanrana, but Electric catches her and slams her into the barricade. I remember that
Yeah.
part. But yeah, Santos gets a win.
That's pretty much all I got for this. We then get a promo for Damage Control in the Skybox where they're there watching what's going to be the main event, which is or between Bayley and Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about how Damage Control is still on top. Damage Control still got the women's belts, and Io is going to go back and retain her women's championship. Yada yada yada.
Yep.
And then we get the Jade song pops out, or Jade song goes off, and it's Jade and Bianca also in the Skybox next to Damage Control.
Yeah, boss shit.
Jade and Bianca.
Yeah.
Then we get the main event. We get Bayley versus Naomi. What you got?
I do not have any notes. Yeah,
no notes.
No, I have no notes for this one. I literally had to go to sleep. I was way past my bedtime. But from what I've seen, it looks like a good ass match. But I was
checked it out.
But I know how it ends. Also,
we got a nice face buster from Naomi. This match, I would go back and watch this one. This one was a solid one because Naomi looked really fucking strong. Like Naomi was like,
I bet
she looked really good in this. She was actually working Bayley a good majority of the match. So like, there's a face buster by Naomi. Of course, we get a Bayley to belly in this one.
Yeah, that's how she did
both
on
of
the
them
table.
On the table. Yeah. Both of them, both women during this match looks great. This is one of the ones I want them to run back only because of the way it ended.
Absolutely.
Which runs into basically when Bayley does the belly to belly outside, we get interference from Tiffy. So Stratton comes out and ends up hitting Bayley or hitting Naomi, then hits Bayley, causing interference to the match. So there's a no finish for this match. That's the only thing that pissed me off is that there wasn't like a clean 1, 2, 3 between either one of them.
Right.
But it sets up Tiffany for being like, the heel, or gives her more push. Not saying that she needed any more push than what she already has. But I want at least a clean, like, something to this. Like, it needs something tangible. I need something to grab onto with this one.
Yeah.
Even if it was like a roll-up or something. She does hit a fucking dope-ass moonsault, though. She hits the prettiest moonsault on them.
Hell
and it just sets up, like...
Shit was fire.
Yeah. So it just sets up Tiffy going on a fucking run. She probably ends up beefing with Naomi next week again because she cost her a title shot. And then we'll see where, Bayley lands with her next opponent. Hopefully it's still Naomi, but that's probably not going to happen.
I mean, yeah, they'll run it back at some point.
Yeah, they need to. Like that, it was a good fucking match. Like that was,
Yeah.
I was thoroughly impressed. Like,
I wouldn't be
was
surprised
working.
if there's a triple threat like Backlash or something.
That's true. They could always run this at Backlash. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, give me a triple threat. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's rock with it. But yeah, that's
the show.
That's the show, folks. We are wrapping up this episode. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been great.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, y'all keep supporting, keep showing love. The numbers are great.
Please
talk to us. Talk to us. Chat with us on. Give me some comments, bro. I know y'all be listening. I know y'all tuning in. Talk to us. We want to see what y'all opinions are about this wrestling.
Tell us your
With that being said, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. It's been real. We will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace. Too sweet.